All right, number 5 says, given P is parallel to Q, so now it's directly stating that they're parallel lines, so the angle measures are going to make more sense now. So given P is parallel to Q, and the measure of angle 4 is 7x minus 20, so I've gone ahead and kind of labeled that up here. And the measure of angle 8 is 5x plus 18, and I've labeled that here, so you can kind of see what we're working with. And what I like to do with these types of problems is go through and try to find angles that I know are congruent. So we're dealing with 8. I know 8 is congruent to 6, and they're also 4 and 2 are going to be congruent. 11 and 10 and 16 and 14. Those are all going to be equal angles to each other. So looking at this one, 4 and 8, notice that I've highlighted those, so therefore those two are going to be equal. So when we set up our equation, we can set those two equations equal to each other. I'm going to use a different color. Alright, so I've set the two equations that they gave us equal to each other, and now I'm just going to solve for x, so I'm going to subtract 5x to both sides, and that leaves me with 2x minus 20 equals 18, and now I'm going to get my numbers on the same side, so I'm going to add 20 to this side. So now I've got 2x is equal to 38, divide both sides by 2, and x is equal to 19. So let's look back on the question. The question just asks us to find x, so we're done. But if it asks us to find the angle measure, then we would have to plug it back in to whatever angle it was asking for. All right, number 6 says P is parallel to Q, and the measure of angle 10 equals 2x plus 5, and the measure of angle 15 equals 6x plus 15. So I'm going to put those two angle measures in my picture. Okay, so remember, we're either going to set the two angle measures that they gave us equal to each other, or we're going to add them up and set them equal to 180. So let's determine which one of those that we need to do. So let's look at angle 10. Angle 10 is going to be the same as angle 11 because they're vertical angles. And 14 and 16 are also going to be the same. So I have one highlighted one and one non-highlighted one. So I know that I'm going to add the two up and set them equal to 180. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. And now we need to combine like terms on the same side of the equal sign. So I have a 2x here and a 6x, so those are going to combine to give me 8x. And I have a 5 and a 15, so those are going to combine to give me 20 and equal to 180. And subtract 20 to both sides. That's going to leave me with 8x is equal to 160. And then divide both sides by 8. I'm running out of room here. And when I do that, x is 20. So it goes back. It says find x. We've done that, so we can just say that number 6, x is equals to 20.